So again, look at the first 30 minutes of the day, right? Which is right here. You see all the chop right in here. This is why I said if you're not an experienced trader, stay out of there, right? Now at the open, this is what's crazy. So this ran to the upside. Now you guys all know pre-market, if it pops like this, most likely it's going to want to collect, which it did. That means it pulled to the downside. You barely made money here. This never gave you anything to trade. Do you see how the all the candles after the first one were never higher than the first candle? Everybody see that? Yep, that's a no trade on this EWO, which means this one was the trade, though. There's your candle that's larger right there, which is somewhere in this candle in that mess, right? Stocks always do this. They always stair step. They always breathe. Do you see how it just keeps breathing? Look at that. You know, those are stairs. It'd be just like if it went this way, right? But it's going to the downside. So this is why I tell you guys, don't panic on these. These are micro moves. Micro moves, right? Micro. This is why I tell you guys, don't panic on them. This is why I always want you guys to shed. Let's look at this example. So you got in somewhere in this, who knows, anywhere in this big mess, right? It never broke above VWAP. You were never panicked. It goes down. You made a ton of money, right? Tesla, they cost a lot. You make a lot. Pops back right here. So right here, if you were like, okay, I want to shed some, well, guess what? There's your first dump. Okay. It's not a ton, but it's great because Tesla pays a lot. So there's your 50%. Then it has a nice rip to the downside. I don't think you guys will be pulling out of here. I don't know. It's up to you. Maybe you did. Maybe you didn't. Let's just say you did. 20% comes down, pulls back, right? So 50, 20, 20 comes down, pulls back 10. Now you've got hardly anything in. And now you bought front, right? You're in here to somewhere in here with only 10%. And most likely, because you now have hardly anything left, I bet you would have been able to ride all of this out like you originally should have because it's nowhere near VWAP, right? So even if you were only collecting bits, right? One is here, 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 and here. Even if you did those, look how much money you would have made on just Tesla just in this range before allowing the little one, right, to keep going. So I don't mind you guys doing that, right? It makes sense. Go ahead, collect the profits, lock them in. You don't have to panic because I'm telling you, as soon as you shaved off that first 50%, there's a big weight off your shoulders.